Good morning, good morning. It is a sleepy, sleepy morning this morning, but we've got to get up, we've got to get going. The day's awaiting us, and praise God that we have this chance today. If you're new here, hi, my name is Evnit. I'm a low income single mama who had the gastric bypass in November of 2025 and live with lymphedema in both of my legs. Today is another work day, so come along with me as I get ready, show you a little bit of my routine and what I eat in a day as a bariatric patient. So, my routine for getting ready for work is pretty simple, at least at the current moment. Foundation's expensive, so all I really do at the moment is I use my mascara, my eyeliner, and some eyeshadow to get ready for my day. And then I do get dressed, but today is a very special day for the clothes that I'm wearing. I'm so excited. I was trying to choose the colors that I put on to try to match my outfit as much as possible, which were brown, soft whites, some lighter browns, trying to make it all look a little more natural. So, what are your favorite colors to wear? Now, this one, I was so excited. If you look, I put a picture above of what I used to look like. And this was back when I was a size 28, 26, or 26, 28. And here I am solidly a size 18. It has been 6 months since I had my gastric bypass. It's May, and I have lost officially 100 pounds. That brought me down from a size 26, 28 down to a size 18. I couldn't be more excited. Do you have any weight loss victories, any milestones that you've hit, or any goals that you want to hit? Leave a comment down below and let me know what you have or want to achieve. I couldn't wait to get on here and show you guys. Now it's on to the morning grind. Even though it's decaf coffee, the coffee in the morning can be such a morale booster, just the taste, the familiarity. And then now I wanted to show you guys how I make my high protein ranch dip. I take this cottage cheese here, and I am not one who likes cottage cheese. When I first tried cottage cheese, I about threw up. The texture, everything is just not good to me. But I did find that when I blended it up smooth, that I was able to turn it into my ranch dip and use it as a low fat alternative to the sour cream. And it actually turns out exactly the same. And for somebody who really, really hates cottage cheese, that's saying something. This morning, I decided that I was going to take my lunch and make it very simple as I could and as I used to. Lately, I've been having some severe food fatigue. All the tastes, the same foods all the time has been wearing on me, and I've just found that I haven't been wanting to eat because all of the foods that I do eat are I've gotten tired of. But this ranch dip has been a very nice, refreshing change. I do try to save every bit of what I make, even the leftovers, everything that I make. When I make this ranch dip, I can't help but make enough to go for the whole week. And the reason for that is you can't really put a whole packet of ranch seasoning into just a tiny little bit. You really have to make the batch and then use it up throughout the week. And that's actually kind of perfect because the cottage cheese lasts a long time, and the ranch dip is perfect for me when I want my veggies during lunch. It brings in the protein that I need, but also that nice ranch taste that I used to love because my grandma always used to make it and take it on trips with us. So it's a very nostalgic taste for me, something that I absolutely love and associate with comfort. But then I got out the cutting board and I decided to keep it simple. I have these mini peppers that I absolutely love. They're delicious. And of course, I measure everything out. I decided to chop them up and put them in one of my little dishes. These are the seedless variety, so I didn't have to spend a long time getting the seeds out like you would with a normal bell peppers. And then these mini cucumbers, I just decided to put them in eighths so that it was easier to store. And honestly, they were perfect size for me. Then I had to clean everything up, get everything out of the way, reset so I could make my tuna. Now, tuna with a little bit of mayonnaise has become one of my staples. This is something that I have had food fatigue lately with, but I did find that that has gone away since I stayed away from tuna for a couple of weeks. I found myself craving it again. It's a low carb option. It's not as low fat with the mayonnaise, but I have found that a little extra fat has been helping me get my calories in, because that's one thing I've been struggling with my bypasses. I'm not getting the calories in. I did have to add a few more things, but I put my cold pack in, added my food, and then my baby spoon, of course, a protein bar, and that's my overnight oats. So I make my overnight oats with 1/3 cup of Greek yogurt, 1/3 cup of almond milk, unsweetened vanilla, and then a splash of sweetener, some 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, and 2 tablespoons of the old-fashioned oats. And I did pair it with a few of my berries that I prepped this past weekend. And I think I could have added a little bit more of the liquid because it was just a little bit thick. Every day during lunch, I go for a little over a mile, and don't mind my umbrella. It's not going to rain, but sometimes a girl needs protection out in the city. So for dinner, typically, as you can see, I usually make my chicken. You can see my son in the background. He was not in the mood for chicken, but he had some leftover pizza we baked up over the weekend, and he decided that he was going to warm that up for himself. And that was fine. I decided to make the normal portion of chicken because figured I could use it for salads or my lunch later on the next day. And this pack actually had a surprise chicken leg. It was so funny. I just found a single chicken leg in this one. If you know the pack I'm talking about, it is the chicken leg thigh quarters that I like to use because it is the cheapest way for me to get protein into my kitchen. And being extremely low income and sometimes not having money for groceries, this is one of the best ways that I have found to consistently keep protein in the house. And then this is taco seasoning that I'm putting on top of it. It's one of my favorite seasonings. It's just made it like a taco night. Showing you how I eat, I always use chopsticks because it just lowers my portions. It lowers the bite sizes, which is extremely important after the gastric bypass. You have to chew very, very, very well. Thank you for spending the day with me. And if you like content like this, please feel free to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you always get notified when I have a new video up. Please help make my birthday wish come true of 500 subscribers by my birthday on June 10th. And if you want to support the channel before we get monetized, my Buy Me a Coffee link is down in the description. You'll get your name on my coffee list, and I will show it in one of my videos. Thank you so much and have an absolutely blessed day.